Hello and welcome to another update video on Link. So this development is now starting to get interesting. We are not yet in a position to really confirm a full upside breakout, but it's clear, especially with the move up today, that it's getting at least more probable that the Elliott Wave triangle that we've been tracking here is indeed correct and that we might already be setting up for further upside. Of course, still very, very early days, and the market has a lot to prove, Yeah. So we will take a look at the micro resistance on our smaller time frame, but here on the larger time frame, I mean, what we can see is that the market is starting to develop some upside momentum. The first signal was the break above the trend line. Yeah, you know that one. That was our first resistance. But I can also tell you that this is only a three-wave move up, and the move to the upside today doesn't change that. So the only way really that we could really follow higher prices from here is if we assume that a diagonal pattern is unfolding. We can map that in detail on the smaller time frame. But certainly it's good to see some upside momentum in the sector. Quick reminder, I'm tracking here two bullish scenarios still, either in the white scenario where a wave 2 already bottomed in April, or a triangle pattern in which a B wave could form in this area. And as I said to you before, the triangle will be invalidated below the April low. So the April low remains the key level. Naturally, down here you have quite a good reward to risk ratio, but this is only the daily chart. So we now need to see on the smaller time frame what constitutes a bullish breakout. Now, first of all, I have to say that this move to the upside, it is something that tells me that the bears are starting to lose control, because this was quite a shallow pullback and it even does look a bit like a 5-wave decline. So breaking that pattern indicates that the bears have lost the lead. Yeah, it's just a signal. That's all it is. Now I have to say, the structure we've seen here was so far a clear 3-wave move up. It still is, and even with that move to the upside, I can't fully call that like a 5-wave move up or something, but it's now possible that a diagonal pattern is forming. So certainly what we can remove from the chart is a simple ABC structure. Yeah, I mean, if the wave 4 is still unfolding, it is extending probably as a WXY structure. A scenario that I'm tracking on the Bitcoin chart as well. Is something more bullish possible? Yeah, of course. I mean, I labeled it before for you, that triangle pattern, but always said that really we can only confirm it when we get a 5-wave move up, which we still don't have, okay? So in the blue count, I can still label that as a wave 4. We're pushing higher, and I can tell you when this wave 4 scenario will become less likely. That will be if after these 5 waves in wave C, the price, hold on. If after these 5 waves to the upside, the price holds another higher low and forms another higher high, then it would become quite clear that the bears have really lost control and the bulls are doing something here, because a 5-wave move up is exactly what the bulls would need to show us. And that would mean a diagonal pattern, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So following the yellow scenario is crucial for a bullish, for the market to really take the bullish route. And we need to see a sequence of 5 waves up. And then obviously 3 waves down. But yeah, for now, I think the short-term momentum is up. I treat this here so far as a 3-wave move up, but obviously with that upside momentum that we see right now, something more bullish could happen. But we haven't broken above resistance, which is between $14.03 and $17.30 yet. And ultimately, this is exactly what we need to see to be able to, let's say, increase probabilities for the yellow count. I mean, they have already increased, but You know what I mean? I need a 5-wave move up for confirmation, 3 waves down for the next confirmation, which should probably send us back into the current price region anyway. So that's the update on Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, I recommend that you also follow us on X for additional charts, updates, news, and much more. You can find the link in the description. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.